Everybody started to becoming sus about me and her. We got a little too ahead of ourselves.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button and post notifications on so you won't miss out any of our upcoming videos. So as you guys see by the title, we're going to do a story time on how we met.
Yeah, how we met is probably not the best way how people meet. It's not your typical I saw him at the store and we just found love.
Fell in love at first sight.
It was more like a little creep. Disclaimer before we get into this video, we're not here to talk down on nobody. It's not about nobody but us. Disclaimer. No one's talking about you. It's about us. With that being said, let's get on right into. So how we're gonna first talk about is how I got hired. So I got hired at Walmart early January. Met through work. I was employed. I got hired on with Walmart. That's how we knew about each other. We weren't available. She had a past. I had a past. But I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was pretty bad. Even when I had a past, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I thought she was pretty good looking, but I never had intentions of doing anything with her. But that's how we met. So we're in self-checkout, and this is our first interaction, first ever interaction. Okay, so there was an employee. I'm not gonna say no name. Let's just say A. She was a team lead, and I was helping their department for that day. I wasn't even working when I was supposed to work, and I told A, I'm like, A, who's that over there? So yeah, I questioned it. I was doing my investigation when I shouldn't have, but I did. Who cares? Look where I'm at now.
Horrible.
Yeah. Who cares? Look where I'm at now. What I want.
So if you didn't want me no more and you wanted someone else,
I don't want nobody else. Anyways. So I questioned her. I'm like, who's that over there? And she's like, oh, it's Jessica. And then that's when she said, oh, she has a boyfriend. I was like, oh, her name's Jessica. And she's like, oh, she has a boyfriend. And I was like, oh shit, it's all good, you know what I mean? I had a girlfriend, so I kind of didn't really think about it too much. But our first interaction was in self-checkout, and you know how like you gotta put bags on them? Obviously they don't just come automatically, you gotta place them on there. I was doing it wrong. I was ripping off the thing out, and she came up to me. She first talked to me, so I was like, oh, she's making the effort to talk to me. I was just like, and so she came up to me like, are you the one that's messing up the bags? And I was like, oh, what you mean? I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what you mean? Like, yeah, I'm fucking up the bags. So what about it? What you gonna do? You know, what we gonna do? And so she was like, it's not how you do it. But you say you're not flirting, but she was flirting me a little bit. Our first interaction.
No, it wasn't. My first interaction, again, I was unavailable. And the only reason why I came up to him was because I noticed the bags were like not put right. And it's my pet peeve. So when I realized that it was him doing this, I was like,
she just wanted
you're
to talk
annoying.
To me.
No,
I
was supposed to train him because it was like his first, third, second day. I don't know. His first couple days
trained me well
working there. Yeah, I just questioned him because I didn't want to be like awkward or anything. But yeah, he was super flirty. A couple days later, I ended up finding out that he had a girlfriend. So in my mind, I'm like, ugh, like you're that type of guy to like flirt while being in a relationship like that. And don't get me wrong, that gets me like a little sussed out. That was my first interaction, our interaction. I just thought he was really flirty. I was not interested, mind you. This boy looked ugly, and it still looks ugly till this day. Looks ugly.
Obviously, like I already said, her past was working at Walmart. Jay, we're gonna say Jay, all right? And so Jay no longer worked there. He took off. Let's just say he took off. Everybody started to becoming sus about me and her, cause now at this point in my life and her life, I don't want to speak too much on her point of view, but on my point of view, I was single at that time.
He became single. I became single. He worked at Walmart with us. Basically, I want to say it was like 1 or 2 months that we all worked together. And mind you, this is going to come out later in the story, but everyone at that store got along so well.
1 or 2 months of her past working with all of us.
And then once Steven got hired, he was cool with Jay.
Her past.
For like 1 or 2 months. They were like little gym buddies.
We were. I'm not gonna lie, we went to the gym. I wouldn't say gym buddies. Probably went like maybe 5 times together. Go like
So then
almost
what
every
is
day. Just friends. But let's just say we were cool. Fast forward a month or two.
A couple months later.
Jay ships off somewhere else. This time, I'm single. Her point of view, she's gonna explain herself, but she was starting to become single. She was single. She broke up with her past. Because, you know, she realized her worth and how much she's better and she's so pretty. And she needed somebody like me in her life. So, everybody started becoming sus. Literally, the first fucking day, he was gone. We had people like, why are you trying to take his girl? We're like, and at that point, I was taken. I had somebody. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking? I got so mad.
The only reason why people were like so sus about us
because I was cute.
We were cute. Everyone found us sus just because we got along very well.
We did.
Like, we were chatting it up and stuff, check out. And then I would vent to him.
Yeah, you did. And
I would vent to him.
We would vent to each other.
Like, we had managers fucking questioning us. And that point, everything was so innocent. Like, I didn't look nothing at him. I don't know about you, but there
was no chemistry out of the work environment. So everything was fine. First day, and people were already questioning us. Because I ain't gonna lie, you remember, we used to stand at Stop Checkout and just talk. And like, motherfuckers, like, I guess it's outside of looking in, it does look kind of sus. And I mean, especially when I was cool with the guy and he leaves and now I'm talking to his girl. So it does look kind of
he would talk to me even before he was.
Yeah, I would talk to her even when he was there. So that's why I didn't see a problem. This is a juicy part.
Fast forward, we end up, well, we were in this group chat, this like Walmart coworker group chat, and then that's how he pulled my Snapchat. And the thing was, he supposedly wanted it for work related things. You didn't even ask me no work related things.
Literally, probably like 2 weeks of just yapping, because I ended up getting her Snapchat. 2 weeks, I ended up in the cheeks. Literally, the next fucking week, I took her to Santa Cruz. It made me want to take her to Santa Cruz. I put miles on my brand new car. It wasn't brand new, but it was brand new. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. We were texting about Santa Cruz, and I said, "You're not down to go." That was our thing back then. It was, "You're not down," and we always did it.
So I had this friend, right? We're gonna call her Torta, that I got along with. I knew she couldn't keep a secret with her, but I still told her because we would always like eat lunch together and stuff. And I basically told her like, hey, like, I went to the beach with Steven. Like, I kind of feel a thing or two for him. Like, I kind of like him. The next day, I kid you not, damn near the half of the store already knew that like we had like hung out and went to the beach. Yeah, we had people questioning us, and we wanted to keep it low key just because we knew it was gonna bring us drama, just because like he was friends with Jay. Everybody knew Jay, and so
yeah, I mean, that everybody questioned us. But you know what's funny is no one questioned me, really. Everybody went to her. And it was like, why the fuck nobody wants to talk to the guy? This girl man saying, "Oh, so Jessica, you know Steven? Who'd you go?" Like, motherfucker, want to talk to me about it? Like, I mean, that's how the rumor started, just right there. Because Torta couldn't keep her fat ass mouth closed. So, let's fast forward maybe a week or two. Of course, during that time after Santa Cruz, we actually started feeling each other. And so, feelings started to accumulate. You know, I was starting to be kind of more her boyfriend, but I just didn't ask her yet. And so there was a time
we would keep it low key out of work. So basically, we were feeling each other. We started liking each other, and we would work the same schedule shift. We would hang out during our lunches and breaks. And our thing back then, just because we didn't want people to know, was that we'd go to like a nearby Starbucks, Foods Co, Wingstop. We'd just park there our whole like lunch or break and like just chill, right? And so one day, we didn't have the same shift. So I had lunch, and then he was still on the clock, but he was outside pushing carts. My thing is, I always spend my lunch in my car. I don't like the break rooms. So I was eating Taco Bell in my car, and then that's when I knew that he was outside pushing carts. And I was like, "Oh, like, can you throw my trash away?" And then his little sweet self came and like got my trash. And this is at the Walmart parking lot. So we're there. He comes to my car and then he gives me a kiss. That's when we started feeling a little more.
We had more balls.
We had more balls. Yeah.
Which we got a little too ahead of ourselves, like, but and it was literally like a week or two after Santa Cruz too. So they were gonna figure out eventually, you know.
We're feeling a little ballsy. And I was like, give me a kiss.
Give her a kiss.
And so he leaned into my car window, gave me a kiss.
So there was another individual there.
Another coworker.
And we're cool. He knows who he is. We're totally cool. He already apologized. We're on good terms. But we're cool. He's a cool ass guy. I see Alice's point of view. He was recording me going up to her car and he recorded me giving her a kiss. And sent it to her past boyfriend.
Jay.
So that right there, the next day, I'm not gonna say too much. Again, it's not about him at all. It's about us. Let's just say he reached out to me. Ended up reaching out to the both of us.
We were on the phone that night.
We were on the phone. I got reached out. She got reached out. And we're like, oh shit. He reached out to us. Like, it was.
You know, but I mean, I told him like, there's nothing you could do. Like, move on. No offense.
So with that being said, he knew there was even more drama. Like, because he knew he was reaching out to other people, people started to dislike us. But it was weird because during that time, when people knew we were dating already, because we made it known. Like,
that's when we were like, okay, well, cool. Like, found out, like, what is there to trip about now? It just kind of like stirred up some drama. But then over time, like over a couple weeks, that's when we just started not caring. We'd go to breaks together. We'd wait for each other. Like, we'd walk out those doors together.
We felt like bad bitches doing that.
Because everyone hated us. That's when people just kind of more so accepted it.
Yeah.
But they still talk shit. You know, we weren't stupid.
It was weird because people accepted us. Like, they were cool with us. Like, let's fast forward a month from when everybody found out. They started accepting us, being like, oh, you guys are cute together. Steven, you're a better couple.
Whatever makes you happy,
whatever makes you happy. Jay comes back to Walmart because he comes back and everybody turns against us.
And then everyone that we were cool with, they were also cool with him, mind you. So everyone like dapped him up, started talking to them, got to like get a little life update from him, and then obviously talked about us because we were the main fucking topic for months.
I wouldn't go to Walmart if I knew somebody took my ex there. I mean, I'm not talking shit on nobody. I don't know.
So then that same day, we would have closed. We would have closed at Walmart. So basically one day we were closing and everyone that we were cool with, it was like a group of like 5, 6, 7 people, right? I was walking, I don't know doing what, but like I was walking and then everyone just kind of like hurdles on me and basically talks down on Steven. They're basically saying like, oh, like you left a good one, like you don't know what Steven's been doing behind your back. You don't know how he is, like.
After they were just complimenting me.
Yeah.
A week later. A week before.
A week before, yeah. And basically they were just talking mad shit on him. And I was like, okay. And that caught me off guard because I didn't know how to like respond to it. Like, if I'm being honest, it made me overthink. Like, what don't I know about this guy? You know? I talked to Steven about that literally like, because we had a break after that. And then I told him everything that they had said. And then they were also lied to, mind you. Jay told him a lot of bullshit that got me mad because it's like, shut the fuck up, it's none of your business type shit, you know?
Word.
I'm not gonna lie, like he got a little butthurt because we thought we were cool with them.
Right.
And then they like all talked down on him, very horrible.
I was in the CO, that's what we call the office. We were doing some cash dispensings, whatever. I wasn't there when she got, let's say, verbally jumped. And as soon as Big Daddy comes in, I walk out of the office, everybody scrambles like little roaches when you turn the light on. Everybody runs away and says, oh, what's up, Steven? At that time, I didn't know they were talking shit, but I saw her face and I knew something happened. And I was like, okay, something happened. So, yeah, we went to the break. I was told that, you know, they talk shit. And, yeah, I get that you're cool with him, but, like, you didn't have to talk down on me. You feel me? Like, I'm not a type of guy to get butthurt over shit, but I kind of did because I just didn't think we were picking sides here. You know, it was a two-face. Everybody at Walmart is two-face. He left, we got together. Oh, you guys are the sexiest couple. You upgraded. He's stronger. Whatever. He comes back, Jay. Everybody turns and goes to his side. Like,
the next day comes around and I just end up cutting everyone off because out of respect for Steven, I just felt like that wasn't right. And then it also got me mad that like they were just so involved with my situations. Like, shut the fuck up and go worry about your cheating ass husband. Go worry about the guy that you fucked. Start exposing all of them. Miss number one torta isn't so innocent either. One
of these employees that was talking the most shit on us,
the one that basically exposed us at first,
literally got pregnant by that guy that worked in a pizza place. But she was worried about us. She has a husband and got pregnant by a guy that works at a pizza place.
And lied, and still to this day is lying to her husband. And she swore that we were just horrible people.
But after that day, there was a lot of tension. We didn't really fuck with him. We all knew we didn't like each other. And so we just had that one big hater, 117. One big hater that just kept dragging it on. And remind you, we're fast forwarding like 2 or 3 months from now. Probably like 4. And she still hates us. And it's like, we don't even know why. She wasn't involved at all. She's acting like that was her son. It was just, there's just too much tension with so many of their employees. Like, we felt like I didn't really give a fuck because no one ever said shit to me. And if they would, they'd get some shit back. You feel me? So, but every said shit to her, and I didn't understand that.
And it was to the point where one of them had to even get threatened to get fired, to like leave us alone because of how bad it was like getting.
It's because she just kept going on. Like the dirty looks. It's like, it was a hostile environment because it's like she had her little group, her little minions, not like us. And it's like, okay, I'm a grown ass man, like I'm not gonna get butthurt, but it's just annoying. Like, grow up.
And it was like high school.
It was high school shit, and it was like, bruh, like it was more annoying than getting me mad.
And it was like, we get if like Jay would have got mad, Jay would have like did some shit, but it's like you had all these other people more mad than fucking Jay.
I felt like her ex got over it than some of the employees did.
He took it more easier than our employee. He
took it more easier. And then on top of that, like the workers, like it's like they just wanted to find something to get mad about, and they took it on us. And I didn't get it. It's like Jay was no longer a problem anymore, and that one in particular coworker just kept getting mad. Like she just hated us for some odd reason.
Basically, we're gonna backtrack. We were living life. We could give 2 shits about what anyone had to say. We cut everyone off.
Yeah, we didn't care. We were just telling the drama.
I mean, we didn't like working there, but like it didn't like stop us from working there. But yeah, basically, yeah, we just kept working there, snitched every time there was an incident because
it was fun because it wasted time for us working. Like we'd always be in the back.
We'd get paid to go snitch on people.
And to sit in the back for like, there's been time we sat in the back for like 2 hours.
Yeah, writing letters and shit. And like, it wasn't even that bad, but like we made it seem that bad just so like we could like
there was sometimes it was bad, but we just wanted to go back there.
Yeah, that's how more so we met.
And
we were just go out on dates. Again, we didn't give a fuck what anyone had to think at that point. And then yeah, basically.
So yeah, to sum it up, what she said, now everything's fine. Everybody that didn't like us now, I guess apparently likes us now. We're all on good terms.
All likes us, but like we all get along now.
Yeah, and as it should have been. Of course, we're planning not to be there too long anyways. It doesn't really matter. It's all good. We're all good now. Everybody's cool now. It's all great. But that was the drama and how we met. Yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Comment if you think it was juicy. I mean, one day we gonna get juicier, but right now we gonna keep it a little juice.
There was a lot more to it,
but we gonna leave it like that.
Let's just maybe later on we'll come out with a little podcast. Who knows? Because and actually explain everything.
There's a lot of shit, and we'll go deep. But like right now, we're gonna keep it a little juice. We're gonna set a more juice for later. You know what I mean? So again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And again, comment if you guys have any similar stories. And comment down your story. You know, we want to hear it as well.
If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment a cherry that you made at the
yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, comment
cherries. Because we were just eating cherries.
We were. Those were guys. Okay. Bye, guys.